Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. This is part 9 video on the chapter of compound interest where I will solve the problems of exercise 11C from the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. These problems are mainly based on calculating compound interest where interest is being compounded half yearly or quarterly. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for Class 8 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, if you are watching my videos regularly and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving the problems of exercise 11C on the chapter of compound interest. Okay, so I have the problems on the left hand side. I hope the fonts are big enough so that you can read them properly. On the right hand side, I will solve the problems and I will pause for a few seconds after solving a problem so that you can take a screenshot for your future reference. So let's start solving the problems. There are how many questions? There are 10 questions. Okay. The first question says find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 8,000 for 1 year at 10% per annum compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly. So compounded half yearly means the unit of time or the conversion period is 6 months. So as part of our discussion and as part of our formula, I represent with the letter U, capital letter U for the unit of time or the conversion period in months. So this is in this problem 6 months. 6 months. R is given, the rate of interest is given to be 10% per annum. The principal is given to be rupees 8,000 and T is given to be 1 year. Now, okay, so we will use the general formula. We will use the general formula. Amount is equal to the principal multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b multiplied by r dash by 100. Now, if you have not watched my theoretical videos on the general formula for compound interest, you can please watch the video titled "The General Formula" in this same playlist. So this is the general formula. P is the principal. R dash is computed as R dash is equal to RU by 12, where R is the given rate of interest per annum. In this case, it will be R, U is 6 months, so 6 divided by 2, this is equal to R by 2. So also you can always remember that whenever the interest is being compounded annually, R dash is equal to R. If it is compounded half yearly, R dash is equal to R by 2. And if it is compounded quarterly, R dash is R by 4. So we have R dash in terms of R. And now we need to know the small n, the power n and the fraction a by b. It comes from the value of t multiplied by 12 divided by u, where t is in years and u is in months. T is given to be 1 year, so 1 multiplied by 2 divided by u is 6, so this is 2. Now, what will be small n and fraction a by b? So this value t multiplied by 12 divided by u, when expressed as the fraction n a by b, from here we can find the value of n and the fraction a by b. So in this problem, the mixed fraction n and a by b is equal to 2. So this will imply that n is equal to 2 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. So if n is equal to 2 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0, putting the values of n and fraction a by b, this becomes p multiplied by 1 plus r dash is r by 2. So we have r by 200, n is 2 and this part becomes 1 because the fraction a by b is 0. So this becomes p multiplied by 1 by r by 200 square. Now if we substitute the value of the principal, that is 8000 multiplied by 1 plus r is 10, so 10 by 200 to the power square. So this is 8000 multiplied by 1 plus uh, 1 by 20 square. So this is 8000 multiplied by 21 by 20 square. So this is equal to 8000 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21 divided by 20 multiplied by 20. So two zeros cancels out and we are having 4. 4 divides 80 with 20. So the value is, the amount is, we have to find 21 square. 21 square is 21 and 42. So 4, 4, 1. So this is equal to 441 multiplied by 20, which is 8820. So this is the amount. This is the amount. A is equal to this. And what will be the compound interest? Compound interest is amount minus P. That is, the amount minus the P is the original principal or the original sum. So this is 8820 minus 8000, which is equal to rupees 820. So I will quickly check whether the answers are correct or not. It is essential that you must always check whether the answers are correct or not to verify whether you are doing any kind of calculation mistakes or not. So 8820 and 820 is the correct answer. Okay, let's do problem number 2. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 41,250 for 1.5 years at 8% per annum compounded half yearly. Okay, so similar problem, the pattern is same. P is rupees 31250. T is 1.5 years. 1.5 years is equal to 3 by 2 years. 2 by 2 years, and interest is being compounded half yearly, which means U is equal to 6 months. And whenever U is equal to 6 months, always remember R dash is equal to R by 2. Also, we need to find small n and the fraction a by b, which will come from the value of t multiplied by 12 divided by u. This is equal to t is 3 by 2 multiplied by 12 divided by 6. This is equal to 3. This is equal to 3. Now, so this will be equal to the mixed fraction n and a by b. So this implies n is equal to 3 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. Now, the general formula for the amount is P multiplied by R dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b R dash by 100. Now, this will get simplified if we put the values of R dash, put the values of small n and a by b. A by b is 0, the fraction a by b is 0, so this part will become 1. So we have 1 plus R dash is R by 2, so R by 200, n is 3, and we have multiplied by 1. Okay, so this becomes P is 31250 multiplied by R is given to be what is R? R is given to be 8% per annum. R is 8% per annum. So we have 8 by 200 to the power 3. This is equal to 31250 multiplied by 1 plus 8 by 200 is uh, 4 200 25. So 1 plus 1 by 25 cube. This is equal to 31250 multiplied by 26 by 25 cube. This is equal to 31250 multiplied by 26 cube divided by 25 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 25. Now I guess 25 cube is so 25 will divide 31250 with 1 62 550 1 62 1 and then 62 2 55 0. So 25 will divide 125 with 50 and 25 divides 50 with 2. So this is equal to 26 cube multiplied by 2. Now what is 26 cube? 26 square is 36, 15, 6, 7, 6. Once again, 36, 45, 40, 12, 15, 13, 6, 7, 5, 7, 1, and then multiplied by 2. Okay, so this is rupees 17,576 multiplied by 2. This is equal to 12, 15, 3. So 35,152 is the amount. Therefore, compound interest will be equal to amount minus principal. This is equal to 35152 minus 31250. This is equal to 2093. So the compound interest is rupees 3,902 and the amount is 35,152. 35,152 and 3,902 is correct. Okay, let's do problem number 3. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees. So the principal is given to be 1,28,000. It is given to be 12,800. T is given to be 1 year, and R is given to be 7.5% per annum, which is equal to 15 by 2% per annum, compounded semi-annually. Semi-annually and half yearly means the same thing, that is for 6 months, compounding every 6 months. So U is equal to 6 months. So when U is 6 months, this implies R dash is equal to R by 2. Also, P multiplied by 12 U will be, we will express it as N, and the mixed fraction N and A by B. This implies T is 1, so 1 multiplied by 12 divided by U is 6 is equal to N A by B. So this is 2. So this implies N is equal to 2 and A by B fraction is 0. Okay. It has asked to find the amount and the compound interest. So amount, the general formula is amount is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction A by B R dash by 100. Now putting the values of small n and A by B and R dash, we have R dash is equal to R by 2 and R is equal to 15 by 2. Okay, let's do it step by step. So this is R dash is R by 2, so this will be R by 200, N is 2, and this will become 1 because the fraction A by B is equal to 0. This is equal to P 1 plus R is equal to 15 by 2, 15 by 2 square. So this is equal to P multiplied by 1 by 15 divides 200. So this is 15 by 2 compounded semi-annually. Semi means half yearly, 6 months. P is 1 year. So N is equal to 2 and the fraction A by B equals to 0. Okay. So 5 3 and 5 40. So this is equal to 3 by 80 square. So this is equal to P multiplied by 83 by 80 square. This is equal to P is 12800 multiplied by 83 multiplied by 83 divided by 80 multiplied by 80. 0 cancels out, and this is the denominator is 64. 64 divides 128 with 2. So this is 83 square multiplied by 2. So what is 83 square? 9, 24, 24, 66, 6884 multiplied by 2, which is 8, 13. So the amount is rupees 13,768. Therefore, compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, which is equal to 13768 minus 12800, which is equal to 869 rupees 968 is the compound interest. and the amount is rupees 13,768. This is problem number 3. 13,778. Oh, it is 13,778, and the interest is compound interest is 978. What is wrong? 688, 884 multiplied by 2 is 8, 16, 17, 13. It is 13768. How come the amount is 13778? Hmm, 15 by 200, 15 by 2, r by 2. Okay, and r is 15 by 2. Okay, so 15 by 400. 15 by 400 when simplified is 53 by 40, 3 by 80, so 83 by 80 whole square, which is 12800 multiplied by 83 into 83 divided by 80, 64, 2. 83 into 83, I think I have done some mistake in 83 into 83. Let me check. 9, 24, and then 24, 64, 66. Oh, sorry, this is 9. This is 9. This is 9. So obviously this will be 7. This is 7. And obviously this will be 978. 978. Let's do problem number 4. Find the amount and the compound interest on rupees 1,60,000 for 2 years at 10% per annum compounded half yearly. So P is given to be 1,60,000. T is given to be 2 years, and R is 10% per annum. Compounding interest is being compounded half yearly. So U is equal to 6 months. So U 6 months will imply R dash is equal to R by 2, which is equal to 10 by 2, which is equal to 5% per, not annum, but per 6 months. Okay. Now, okay, we need to find the small n and the fraction a by b. So t multiplied by 12 divided by u is, we express this value as n a by b, the mixed fraction n and a by b, to get the value of n and a by b. So this implies t is 2 years multiplied by 2, u is 6. This is equal to n a by b. This equals to 4 is equal to n a by b. So this will imply n is equal to 4 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. Okay, so the general formula is a equals to, amount is equals to principal multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n and multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b multiplied by r dash divided by 100. Now, uh, r dash is equal to r by 2, which is equal to r dash is equal to r dash. R dash is equal to r by 2, which is equal to 5. So we have 5 by 100. N is equal to 4, and this will become 1 because the fraction a by b is equal to 0. So we have this. This is equal to p multiplied by 1 by 20 to the power 4. This is equal to p 21 by 20 to the power 4. Now we put the value of the original principal, which is 1,60,000 divided by 21 to the power 4 divided by 20 to the power 4. Now this is equal to 16. 16 this multiplied by 10 to the power 4 multiplied by 21 to the power 4 divided by 10 to the 20 to the power 4 can be written as 2 to the power 4 multiplied by 10 to the power 4. So 2 to the power 4 is 16, this cancels out, 10 to the power 4 cancels out. So this is equal to rupees 21 to the power 4, which is, how much is 21? How much is 21 square? 21 42 441. So it is 21 to the power 4. So we have to multiply 441 with 441. So 1 4 4 4 16 17, and then again 4 6 7 1. So this is 1 8 10 14 14 9 1. Okay, so this is equal to rupees 1,94,481. This is the amount. Therefore, compound interest is equal to amount minus P, which is equal to, amount is 1,60,000. Sorry, amount is 1,94,481 minus 1,60,000. This is equal to 34,481. That is 34,481 is the compound interest, and 1,94,481 is the amount. This is question number 4. 194481 and 34481. Okay. Let's do problem number 5. Swati borrowed rupees 40,960 from a bank to buy a piece of land. If the bank charges 12.5% per annum compounded half yearly, what amount will she have to pay after 1.5 years? Also find the interest paid by her. Okay. So the principal is the amount that Swati borrowed from the bank, which is 40,960. The bank is offering rate of a compound interest, and the rate is 12.5% per annum, which is equal to 25 by 2% per annum, and the interest is being compounded half yearly. So U is equal to 6 months. U is equal to 6 months, which implies R dash will be equal to R by 2, which is equal to 25 by 4%, not percent per 6 months. Okay. I'm not writing this. R dash is basically the rate of interest for 6 months. And okay, so we need the value of small n and t. What is t? T is given to be what amount will she have to pay after 1.5 years. So 1.5 years is t. This is 3 by 2 years. Now to find small n and the fraction a by b, we need to calculate t multiplied by 12 divided by u. This should be equal to n and the fraction a by b. That is t multiplied by 12 divided by u. We express that when expressed as a mixed fraction in a by b, we will get the value of n and a by b. So this implies t is 3 by 2 multiplied by 12 divided by u is 6. This is equal to n a by b. So this implies this becomes 3. 3 is equal to n a by b. So this implies n is equal to 3 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. Okay. Now the amount is equal to p multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power n. This is the general formula. Okay. Now, after substituting the value of r dash and n and a by b, the fraction a by b, it becomes r dash is 25 by 4. So 25 by 400 to the power n is 3 and this becomes 1 because the fraction a by b is equals to 0. This is equal to p multiplied by 1 plus 25 by 400 is 1 by 16 cube. This is equal to p multiplied by 17 by 16 cube. This is equal to p is 40960 multiplied by 17 cube divided by 16 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 16. Okay. Okay. Let's see if 16 divides 40960. 2, 32, 8, 89, 89, okay, 89, 7, no, not 7, 89, 5, 5, 96, 96, 96, so 6, 0, okay. Then again 16 divides 2560 with 1, 9, 96, 160 and 60 divides 10. So this is equal to 10 multiplied by 17 cube. So we have to find what is 17 cube. 17 multiplied by 17 is 49, 49 and 17 289 and again multiplied by 17 63 6 62 20 and then 9 8 2. This is 3 11 9 4. So this is 49130 49,130. Okay, so this is the amount. Compound interest, and it is asking also find the interest paid by her, that is the compound interest, which will be a minus p, which is equal to rupees 49130 minus rupees 40960. This is equal to rupees 0 and we have 7, 13, 10, 1 and we have 8. 8,170 is the compound interest, and rupees 49,130 is the amount that Swati need to pay back to the bank. Question number 5. Question number 5, 49130 and 8170. Okay. Let's do question number 6. So you should always be very cool and calm while doing this calculation. As you can see, for to solve the problems on the simple interest or even simple interest and compound interest, the figures will be big. So you have to do a lot of multiplication of big numbers, and then division, simplification, and also finding the square and cube or even to the power 4 of some 2-digit numbers. So please do not hurry. Please do the calculation slowly, so to avoid any kind of calculation or silly mistakes. Okay. Question number 6. Muhammad Aslam purchased a house from Abbas Vikas Parishad on credit. Okay. If the cost of the house is rupees 1,25,000 and the Parishad, okay, so we will, so the principal definitely will be equal to 1,25,000. So Muhammad Aslam is basically borrowing money from Abbas Vikas Parishad, and the Parishad is charging interest at 12% per annum, compounding 12% per annum. 12% rate of interest is 12% per annum, and the interest is being compounded half yearly, which means U is equal to 6 months. So if U is 6 months, we will have R dash is equal to R by 2, which is equal to 12 by 2, which is equal to 6% per 6 months. Okay. Also, what is T? T, find the interest paid by Aslam after a year and a half. So T is equal to 1.5 years, and we have to find the interest, that is the compound interest that Aslam need to pay to the Parishad. Okay. So this is equal to 3 by 2 years. Now we need to find the small n and a by b, the fraction a by b, which will come from the value of t multiplied by 12 divided by u. Let's say this is in the fraction, mixed fraction n and a by b. So this implies t is 3 by 2 multiplied by 12 divided by u is 6. This is equal to n a by b. So this implies 3 is equal to n a by b. So this implies n is equal to 3 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. Okay. So the amount as per the general formula is p multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b multiplied by r dash by 100. This is equal to p, r dash is equal to 6. 6 by 100, small n is equal to 3, and this will be 1. This factor will become 1 because the fraction a by b is equal to 0. So this is equal to p 6 by 100 when simplified becomes 3 by 50 cube. So this is equal to p 53 by 50 cube. Okay. This is equal to p is given to be 1,25,000 multiplied by 53 cube divided by 50 multiplied by 50 multiplied by 50. Okay. So 30 cancels out. 30 cancels out. 5,525 divides 125 with 5 and 5 cancels out. So this is equal to rupees 53 cube. So, okay. So we have to find the cube of 53. 53 multiplied by 53 is 9, 15, and 15, 26. This is 9, 10, 8, 2809. And again 53, 27, 2, 24, 8. And then 45, 4, 40, 14. 7, 7, 8, 8, 4, 1. Okay. So this is equal to rupees 1,48,877. This is the amount. This is the amount charged by the. This is the amount that need to be paid back to the Vikas Parishad by Aslam. Now, what is the compound interest? What is the interest paid? The question has asked the interest paid. Interest paid is the compound interest, which is amount minus P. This is 148,877 minus 125,000. This is equal to 877 and 3 and 2. So the compound interest is 23,877 and the interest paid by Aslam is 23,877. This is problem number 6. 23,877 is the correct answer. Okay. Let's do problem number 7. Sheila deposited rupees 20,000 in a bank where the interest credited half yearly, If the rate of interest paid by the bank is 6% per annum, what amount will she get after 1 year? So in this case, Sheila will get back some interest because she is investing the money 20,000 in the bank. Now the bank is giving a rate of interest 6% per annum. So P is given to be 20,000 and the rate of interest R is 6% per annum and the duration time T is given to be 1 year and the interest that the bank is providing to the investment is compounding half yearly, as it is said that where the interest is credited half yearly. So this means that U is equal to 6 months. So this implies when U is 6 months, R dash is equal to R by 2, which is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3% per 6 months. Also, we need to calculate T multiplied by 12 divided by U. Let's say this is N, the mixed fraction N and A by B. So this implies T is 1 multiplied by 12, U is 6 is equal to N A by B. So this implies 2 is equal to N and A by B. So this implies N is equal to 2 and the fraction A by B is equal to 0. Okay. Now we need to find, it is asking what amount will she get back after 1 year. So definitely we have to find the amount. So amount is P multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power. So this is the general formula, 1 plus A by B R dash by 100. Now R dash is equal to 3, 3 by 100. N is equal to 2, and this part will become 1 since the fraction A by B is equal to 0. So this is equal to now 103 divided by 100 square. This is equal to P is 20,000 multiplied by 103 square divided by 100 square is 100. So this cancels this with 2. So this is equal to rupees 2 multiplied by 103 square. So we have to find what is the value of 103 square. A 903 000 and 301 90601 and multiplied by 2 18 1 12 1 2. So this is rupees 21,218 is the amount that Sheila will get from the bank after 1 year. Let's see. 21218. This is question number 7. 21218 is the correct answer. Okay. Let's do problem number 8. Neeraj lent rupees 65,536 for 2 years lent, okay, at 12.5% per annum, compounded annually. How much more could he earn if the interest were compounded half yearly? How much more could he earn if the interest were compounded half yearly? Okay. So the principal is 6, 5, 5, 3, 6 rupees this. Okay. And the rate of interest is 15 by 2% per annum. Now there are two scenarios. In the first scenario, Neeraj is lending the money at the rate of 12.5% per annum, where the interest is compounded annually. So first case, interest compounded annually. Let's find the amount that Neeraj will receive. And it is the question has asked how much more could he earn if the interest were compounded half yearly. So basically we will compute the amount in both the cases. That is the first case where the interest is compounded annually, and in the second case where the interest is compounded half yearly. Then we will take the difference of the amount. That will be the extra money that Neeraj will earn if the interest were compounded half yearly. So let's first calculate what is the amount Neeraj will receive when the interest is being compounded annually. So in this case, U is 12 months. So the year is also given to be 2 years. T is given to be 2 years. Okay. So these are the common information: the original principal, the rate of the interest per annum, and the duration for which Neeraj has lended the money, which is 2 years. Now, depending on whether the interest is being compounded annually or half yearly, the amount will change. So we are first calculating the amount for where the interest is being compounded annually. So we have this. This will imply that R dash is equal to R when U is 12 months that is compounded annually, then R dash is always equal to R, which is 15 by 2, and also T multiplied by 12 divided by U is equal to should be equal to n and a by b. We need the value of small n and a by b, the fraction a by b, from the value of t multiplied by u divided by t multiplied by 12 divided by u. Now t is 2, so 2 multiplied by 12 divided by u is 12, is equal to n and a by b. So this implies 2 is equal to n a by b. This implies n is equal to 2 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. So now the amount becomes, the general formula is a amount is p multiplied by 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b r dash by 100. This is the general formula, and p r dash is equal to 15 by 2. So this is r dash is equal to r, which is given to be 15 by 2. So 200. N is equal to 2, and this part, since the fraction a by b is equal to 0, this part will become 1. So we have this. This is equal to p multiplied by 1 plus what is, we have to simplify 15 by 200. So this is 3 and 40. So 3 by 40 square. This is equal to p multiplied by 43 by 40 square. Now I will not substitute the value of p and immediately calculate the value of n because it will be a redundant calculation. I will put, since we have to find the difference of the two amounts, I will first compute the difference and then finally will put the value of p. So this is the amount in terms of p, where p we know is 65,536. So this is the amount that Neeraj will receive when the interest is being compounded annually. Okay. Now second case is when interest compounded half yearly. So in this case, u is equal to 6 months. So this implies r dash is equal to r by 2, which is equal to 15 by 4, because r is 15 by 2. So r dash is 15 by 4. Okay, and also t multiplied by u, the t multiplied by 12 divided by u should be equal to n and the fraction a by b. So this implies t is 2 years, and 2 multiplied by 2 and u is 6. This will be equal to n a by b. So this implies 4 is equal to n a by b. So this implies n is equal to 4 and a by b is equal to 0. Now, now the amount becomes, general formula is p multiplied by r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b r dash by 100. This is equal to p multiplied by r dash is equal to 15 by 4. 15 by 4, so this is 15 by 400. N is 4, and this is 1 because the fraction a by b is equal to 0. So this is what is 15 by 400. What is 15 by 400? 5380. So this is 3 by 80 to the power 4. to the power 4. Okay. Okay. So I think we have to individually calculate the value of the amounts. So this is P 83 by 80 to the power 4. And what was this? Was this? The amount for the first case, that is when the interest was compounded annually, is P multiplied by this. So let's calculate the value. So P is given to be 6, 5, 5, 3, 6 multiplied by 43 square divided by 40 multiplied by 40. So 4 divides 40 with 10, and 4 divides 6, 5, 5, 3, 6. 16 is 64, 3, 12, 8, 4. So again dividing by 4, we have 10, 4, 0, 9, 4, 4094. Okay, so 4094, we have to find 43 square. The calculation is really become very tedious. Let me check if I did everything correct or not. Sheila Neeraj, 655, T is 2 years and rate of interest is 24. Oh, sorry, the rate is 25 by 2. The rate is 25 by 2. My bad. So it is 12.5%, which means 25 by 2. So R dash is R equal to 25 by 2. Okay, rest will be same. So this will be 25 by 2. Okay, so I have to erase. So this is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R dash is 25 by 2, which is 25 by 200. And we have this cube. And multiplied by 1, because the fraction A by B is equal to 0. This is equal to P multiplied by 1 by 8 cube. This is equal to P 9 by 8 cube. This is equal to I think 1 by okay. So this is what is P 6 5 5 3 6 multiplied by 9 cube divided by 8 uh, multiplied by 8 multiplied by 8. Okay, so 8 divides this with 8, 64, 1, 73, 9 and 2. 8 again divides this with 1, 0, 2, 4, and 8 again divides with 1, 0, 2, 4 with 1, 16, 6, 8, 128. So this will be equal to 128 multiplied by multiplied by Now 128 multiplied by 9 cube. Now what is 9 cube? 9 cube is 729. So 729 multiplied by 128. Uh, 72, 16, 23, 56, 58, 18, 5, 14, 7 to 9, 2, 11, 9, 14, 23, 7, 11, 13, 9. So this is 93312 rupees 93,312. This is the amount received by Sheila when the interest is being compounded, received by Neeraj when the interest is being compounded annually. Now R dash will be R by 2, which will be 25 by 4. So this is 25 by 4. 25 by 4. So this is equal to 16. 1 by 16. This will be 1 by 16. So this is 17 by 16. Okay. So this is equal to 65536 multiplied by 17 to the power 4 divided by 16 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 16. So this is 65536 multiplied by 17 to the power 4. The denominator can be written as 8 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 2 to the power 4. If you factorize 16 as 8 into 2, then we will have 8 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 4. Now, as per the previous calculation of the previous amount, 8 cube was dividing 65536 with by 128. So this will be 128, and again this 8 will divide with 6, and 2 to the power 4 is 16. So this is 16. So we have 17 to the power 4. 17 to the power 4. What is 17 square? 119, 17. This is 289. 289. 81, 72, 80, 18, 26. 72, 64, 71, 16, 23. We have 18, 17, 5, 1, 2, 15, 13, 8. So this is rupees 83,521. Okay, so we have to find the difference. The initial how come the amount for the amount for the second case is coming uh, small. Okay, so let's see. So the difference, how much more could he earn if the interest were compounded half yearly? So the amount for the half yearly should be more, and I'm getting less. Interest is 25 by 2. For the second case, when the interest is being compounded half yearly, u is 6 months. Okay, r dash is equal to r by 2, which is 25 by 4. Okay, and t multiplied by 12 divided by u should be n and a by b. T multiplied by 12 divided by u is coming out to be 4. Since t is 2 years, 4. This means small n is equal to 4 and a by b is equal to 0. So now the amount becomes r dash is equal to 25 by 4, 25 by 400. Okay, and 25 by 400 is 1 by 16. So this is 1 plus 1 by 16 to the power 4, which is 17 by 16 to the power 4. Then 65536 multiplied by 17 to the power 4 divided by 16 to the power 4. 16 to the power 4 is equal to 8 to the power 4 and 2 to the power 4. Okay. So, hmm, so 8 cube divides 65536 by 128. Let me check the calculation in the first case also. The first case, the interest is compounding annually. So u is equal to 12 months, which means r dash is equal to r, which is equal to 25 by 2. So t multiplied by 12 divided by u should be equal to n and a by b. So t is 2 years. So 2 multiplied by 12 divided by 12, which is equal to 2. So n is equal to 2, and the fraction a by b is 0. So the formula becomes a is equal to p into 1 plus r dash is equal to 25 by 2. So 25 by 200 whole to the power, oh sorry, this was whole to the power not cube, but this was square. This was square. This was square. Okay. Hmm. So square. So we will have this is square. We will have this 8 multiplied by 8, which should divide 8 divides 65526 with 8192, and again 8 will divide this. So we will have 128 1024 multiplied by 81. What the answer should be, the amount in the first case should be 1024 multiplied by 81. So 1024 multiplied by 81, which is 4201, and then 32, 16, 19, 1, 8, which is equal to 4, 4, 9, 2, 8. So this is the amount for the first case is 82,944, and in the second case the amount is 83,521. So therefore gain not gain actually, but uh, Neeraj will earn more. That more is amount is rupees 83,521 minus rupees 82,944. 52,944. This is equal to rupees. Okay, so 7, 11, 5, 7, 12, 10, 5, 11, 5, 12, 10, 15, and so 577. 577 should be the answer. Let me check. This is question number 8. Question number 8 is 577. Okay, let's do question number 9. Sudarshan deposited rupees 32,000 in a bank where the interest is credited quarterly. If the rate of interest be 5% per annum, what amount will he receive after 6 months? So deposited, the principal is given to be 32,000, where the bank interest is credited quarterly, which means U is equal to 3 months. If rate of interest is R is 5% per annum, what amount will you receive after 6 months? So T is equal to half years. 6 months means half years. Okay. So when U is equal to 3 months, remember R dash is equal to R by 4, which is equal to 5 by 4 percentage. Now we have to find small n and the fraction a by b. We know that t multiplied by 12 divided by u is equal to the mixed fraction n and a by b. So this implies t is half multiplied by 12 divided by u is 3 is equal to n a by b. This implies 6 2 is equal to n a by b. So this implies n is equal to 2 and the fraction a by b is equal to 0. Okay. Now what amount will receive after 6 months? Okay. So amount is equal to P, the general formula is P multiplied by 1 plus R dash by 100 to the power small n, 1 plus the fraction a by b multiplied by R dash by 100. This is equal to P, R dash is equal to 5 by 4. So 5 by 400, n is 2 square, and this part is 1 because the fraction a by b is equal to 0. This is equal to P multiplied by 5 by 4, this is 1 plus 1 by 80 square. So this is equal to P multiplied by 81 by 80 square. This is equal to the amount is 32,000. This is multiplied by 81 square divided by 80 multiplied by 80. 0 0 cancels out, and so 16 is 2 0 20. Okay. So 20 multiplied by 81 square. So what is 81 square? 81 multiplied by 864. This is 1, 16, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 1, and then multiplied by 20. Multiplied by 2 is 2, 12, 13. So this is rupees 13,000 1220. 1,31,000. How come? This is question number 9. So 3 months. Okay. So since the interest is credited quarterly, which means U is equal to 3 months, which means R dash is equal to R by 4, and which is 5 by 4. Okay. So T multiplied by 12 divided by U is equal to N and A by B. T is equals to half year because the duration T is given to be 6 months. So half multiplied by 12 divided by 3 is N and A by B, which means that N is equal to 2. So R dash is equal to 5 by 4. So we have amount A is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus 5 by 400 square. 5 by 400 is 1 by 80. So this is 32,000 multiplied by 81 square divided by 80 square. 0, 0, 16. Oh, sorry. So I am doing a calculation mistake. This will not be 20. This is becoming more. 0, 0 cancels out. 320 divided by 64. 320 divided by 64. This is 5. This is 5. Okay. So 5 multiplied by 81 square. 5 multiplied by 81 square. So 81 square is 81, 8, 64, 656. Okay. And then multiplied by 5. This is 5. And we have 5, 30, 28, 32. So this is the amount is 32,805 is the amount that Sudarshan will receive after 6 months. 32805. 32805 is the correct answer. Okay. Let's do problem number 10. Arun took a loan of 39,000, 3,90,625 from Kuber Finance. If the company charges interest at 16% per annum compounded quarterly, what amount will discharge his debt after 1 year? Okay. What amount will discharge his debt after 1 year means we have to find the amount that Arun will have to eventually pay back to the Kuber Finance. So P is 390,625. T is given to be 1 year, and rate of interest is equal to 16% per annum, and U is given to be, since the interest is compounded quarterly, so U is 3 months. Now when U is 3 months, always R dash is equal to R by 4, which is equal to 16 by 4, which is equal to 4. Now we have to compute N and the fraction A by B, which will come from T multiplied by 12 divided by U, which is equal to 1 multiplied by 12 divided by 3, which is equal to 4. So this is equal to N and A by B. So this will imply N is equal to 4 and the fraction A by B is equal to 0. So we have the amount General formula is 1 plus r dash by 100 to the power small n multiplied by 1 plus the fraction a by b r dash by 100. Now this becomes r dash is equal to 4. So 4 by 100 to the power n is equal to 4. And this is 1 since the fraction a by b is equal to 0. This is equal to p multiplied by 1 by 25 to the power 4. This is equal to p 26 by 25 to the power 4. Now if we substitute the value of p, we get 390,625 multiplied by 26 to the power 4 divided by 25 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 25. Okay. 8, 16. Okay. Let me see. 25 multiplied by 25 is 625. So, how much is 625 multiplied by 625? I hope it is 390,625. Anyway, let's check it out. 25, 12, 31, 10, 5, 12, 30, 15, 37, 5, 2, 6, 5, 10, 9, 3. So this whole cancels this. So this is equal to rupees 26 to the power 4, which is equal to, so we have to find what is 26 to the power 4. So what is 26 square? 36, 15, 12, 5, 6, 7, 6, 676. 676 multiplied by 676. 36, 45, 40 multiplied by 42, 9, 53, 42, 47, 36, 36, 42, 45, 36, 40, 6, 7, 9, 16, 5, 4. This is equal to 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 6, which means 4,56,976. 456,976. The answer should be 456,976, and 456,976 is the correct answer. Okay. So this brings to an end in solving the problems of exercise 11C, which were based on the compound interest, where the interest is being compounded half yearly or quarterly. I hope solving this problem will give you a good insight of how to understand the problem and apply the concept of calculating compound interest, where the interest is being compounded half yearly or quarterly using my general formula. So if you have not watched the video in this playlist where I discussed about the general formula, it was titled the general formula for compound interest. I strongly suggest that you watch that video so that you will understand how this formula is coming, and for solving this kind of problems, how are we calculating the value of small n and the fraction a by b, even though I also discussed those aspects in solving these problems. So if this video was beneficial, please like it, share it with your friends, and please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. In the next video, I will solve the objective questions, that is 11D, and then I will solve the test paper 11. So please stay tuned for the upcoming videos where I will do a lot of solving. It will definitely help you with your understanding of the concepts and how to apply them in solving problems of compound interest. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.